The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2, and welcome to our new show. I said Talk the Real Deal with AT2, but this is actually our new talk show called Let's Make Peace. And this is where everyone is invited to the show, and they can come on and we can make peace. Well, we're going to try to make peace. I can't guarantee peace, but we're going to try to make peace. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you know, it is what it is. But what's up, everybody? Thank you for coming. If y'all can go ahead and hit that like button, all that good stuff. And then if you want to drop $1 or $2, oh, before I start, thank you. Shout out to BB. She sent me a cash up. Shout out to you, BB from VA. But anyway, go ahead and drop a cash app, super sticker, super chat, whatever you want to do. Anything helps support the channel, and I appreciate all of you. What's up, Mina? Shout out to the hardest working mom, Mina. I said Mina. What's up, Southern Belle? Shout out to all the members too as well. Go ahead, get relaxed, get you a drink. You know, we ain't. It's no heavy stuff going on today. So, well, actually, there was something that went on. The Queen died, as you guys know. Queen Elizabeth II. She passed away. She was like the longest living monarch at the time. Oh well, at least in this decade, she took the crown like when her father died when she was 25, and then she took the crown. So she's been the reigning royal for like a long time. And I know some people, especially I guess because we're Americans too, like some of us look at it and be like, oh, okay. And then some people are like, oh my God, the Queen. So it's either or, you know, I can't tell you how to feel, what you think. It is what it is at the end of the day. What's up, Carolyn? Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Oh, and don't forget the description is in the video, but you can also buy your merchandise. I want to say thank you for purchasing merchandise. I appreciate that. What's up, McClurge? How you doing? 70 years. Right. Like all her life has been, well, yeah, anybody who's in that family, all their life, they're royal. But yeah, she took it over when she was a child compared to now going to be King Charles. He hella old, like he in his 70s. Shout out to all my old heads, but you know he's taking it over in his later years compared to she took it over when she was in her. I couldn't imagine having that kind of role at my 25. Like what? What's up, Ben? Shout out to all the Ben's sexuals out there. I love that name. The Ben's sexuals out there. Shout out to all of y'all. Yes, and AT2 is international, so I got to please everybody. You know, we cover all dudes all across the globe. AT2 is international. That is facts on top of facts on top of facts. Thank you, McClure, for saying what's up to everybody. Yes, if I missed you, you know I love you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So which one do I want to do first? Oh, let's talk about interviews. So I did reach out to So Debonair for an interview. Hopefully I can get him on the show. Like we were talking about the other night, he was all like, "How come you never asked me for an interview?" And I was kind of thinking, like, I kind of thought we already did one, to tell you the truth, but I guess we didn't. So I would definitely like to bring him on for an interview and let people really get to know who he is, because I think there's so much more to him than what we just see on YouTube. So I think that would be an interesting interview. As well as I want to interview Yahoo Boy. For those of you who don't know who Yahoo Boy is, um, he is a victim of Cooter Brown, and he's been the one kind of really on the straight and narrow, where you have so many people going back to Cooter Brown, then leaving, coming back, leaving, coming back. Once they had a falling out, it was done and over with. So I definitely think Yahoo Boy would be a great interview, because he can kind of tell us the history on how all this started and why this fool is still around and he hadn't been canceled years ago. I think that would be a good one. Oh, the binsexuals up in the house. Shout out to Karma. Thank you for coming. But yeah, so I think that would be an interesting interview. Anyone else I can think of? Oh, you guys did vote in the poll, and so the majority of you said that you would like Real to be a guest on my show. So I think that would be dope. So I will reach out to him and see if he would be willing to do an interview. I think it's a lot of stuff that I want to clarify, and I think if we let the people know the stuff that we want to clarify, I think everything will be good. And I will be as transparent as possible. I do talk to Real frequently. He'll DM me, "What's up, Sadie? A little high." Yes. He will DM me from time to time and ask me like ideas and stuff like that. He did make his return back to YouTube. Now, I know a lot of people were worried about that, like, "Oh shit, this fool back on YouTube, what's going to happen?" Now, he did say that he is a changed man and that he is not trying to do the same stuff that he was doing. And yeah, you Real know he was off the hook. There's no denying that he was off the hook. But he said that he's not going to do that. But there has been a couple of people trying to stop him. One of them being like this guy who had a fake pregnancy. Well, he didn't have the fake pregnancy. His wife had a fake pregnancy, and they were getting money from people. And then, like, she was pregnant for like 2 years and never had a baby. And then they found out that it was all fake. So that whole situation was weird, y'all. But anyway, luckily I wasn't in that. What's up, Beauty for Ashes? But I guess this guy is trying to go after him and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure there's other people that don't run Real on the platform. But my thing is, like, don't watch the people that you don't like. That's fair enough. Don't watch the people that you don't like. And I don't know if there's really like a thing where because there's two different things. There's one, you're banned from the platform, right? There's one where you're banned, and then there's one where you're terminated. As I understand, if you're terminated, you can come back just with a different channel. If you're banned, you cannot come back. And what I am under the impression that his channels were just terminated for the terms of service, all that stuff. So as far as I know, he can come back, I think. But like I said, if you don't like it, just don't watch the shit. If he ain't mentioning your name, you ain't got to trip about it. Well, unless his wife was an elephant. I promise you, she was pregnant for 2 years. I ain't lying. She was pregnant for 2 years. I know I'm going to hell for this, and I know this is supposed to be make peace, and we are making peace. We just want to know, did you feel the baby kick? Did you get an ultrasound? Did you go to the doctor's appointments? Like, there's just, how'd she get away with it for 2 years saying that she was pregnant? Trick Mama want to know. Trick Mama and the rest of us want to know how you got away with being pregnant for 2 years. And then shocked that there was no baby. Right. It is fun being a hater. And thank you for coming, Crystal. Good morning. It's morning. And we slept the night away. She probably ate too much food and threw it up and was like, "Oh, I'm pregnant. It's morning sickness." But she was pregnant for 2 years and didn't know that if the baby. I can't. Yo, don't these YouTube people be hella funny? Y'all have to admit, these people on YouTube be hella funny. Like, where do you find these weirdos at? I feel like I'm a weirdo too, so I can say that. But I mean, like, where do these weirdos come from? Like, and where? How do they think like? Oh, I can get away with this. Like, what in your mind tells you, oh, yeah, I can probably get away with this? Yeah, I've been pregnant for the last 2 years. Like, people are going to want to see a baby. Like, you want to see 2 years of stretch. Right. Don't go there with it's morning. But yeah, like we just want to know like how were you pregnant for 2 years? But anyway, I guess this guy is trying to go after Real and stuff like that. And he's a little upset because he's all like, and Real got a trigger. You say one thing to him, he want to go in on you. So Real is debating on whether or not he wants to go in, but he really just wants to do content now. I think he learned that, hey, what I was doing was some fuck shit, and I shouldn't have been doing. I think he realizes it. What's up, Carol? Thank you for coming. Good morning and good evening to some of y'all out there too. Good morning. See, I love everybody over across the pond. Oh, shout out to everybody. I was just talking a little bit about the Queen Elizabeth. So definitely shout out to you guys. I know you guys have like a 10-day ceremony. They call it like V-Day or something like. Do they call it D-Day or V-Day? No, D-Day. I think they call it D-Day. So yeah, definitely shout out to y'all. Be safe out there. I don't know if they be like. I don't know if it's like all celebration or they be out there partying, rioting in the streets. I don't know. I don't know what they do, but just be safe out there. But anyway, yeah. So here's my thing. So let me ask the people. Put a one in the chat if you think Real should be able to come back on the platform. Put a two that you think that he should be gone forever. He should be banished forever. Put a two, banished forever. Put a one, you think he should be allowed to come on the platform. And again, put into perspective that you do not have to watch him. Oh, I love it. I love it when we have different answers. I love that. I really do. Yeah, I think it goes both ways. You either hate them or you love them. It's either or. Um Now I know some people are going to be like, well, AT2, this guy has said a whole bunch of horrible things, blah 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 blah. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. Don't worry about it. I do know. But I wanted to let you guys know. I know it kind of seems like, well, AT2, you seem like all over the place. What's up with this? You want to make peace and you want to do this, blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you one thing. There is strength in numbers. And I understand that I need the numbers in order for me to have control. Unfortunately, with YouTube, you have to think about it like a game. So if I am the king, right? If we're playing chess, I am the king, right? Then I need to make sure that all my pawns are lined up when I need to strike and take the other side down. So everything has a purpose. Everything has a reason. Trust me, I'm not just all like, oh my God, I don't know anything. And I'm just all confused and everything like that. Trust me, everything has a time and everything has a place. And, and I think just for me, just being a human being, this is just me being a human being. Um, he, and this is just me being honest. I think that a lot of people hopped on a trend like, oh, it's fun to go after AT2 because I think he's weak. I think he's this. I think he's that. But I think those people also got their karma and realized, damn, when you go against AT2, God will not bless you. That shit, Ron. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? When you go against AT2, God will not bless you. And I think a lot of people realize that when you go against AT2, God will not bless you. So what happens when you go against AT2? You don't get no blessings. So you have to be cool with AT2 or you will not get blessings. A lot of people are learning that now, you know? A lot of them are learning. Mic drop, exactly. Will you ask him not to holler? Yes, I'll ask him if he can use his inside voice. Yes, I'll make sure to ask that. Yes, I will. And what's up, Jack? Thank you for coming. What's up, Toria? Thank you for coming as well. What's up, Neek? I've only heard of him being weird to you. Exactly, exactly. But I think what it is too, when you realize that no one's going to, no one in YouTube gives advice on how to do anything. No one tries to help each other. No one looks out for each other. And I think when people realize when they F up with me, that they don't have that kind of protection. They don't have people that actually genuinely want to see them grow. A lot of people be like, oh, I'm gonna help you, and then they be like, nah, I ain't gonna help you. Or they'll help you to a certain extent. So how do I put it? No, I'll just say it like this. They manipulate you into doing what they want. And when they throw your ass away, that's it. They don't want you no more. And it's gonna happen to a lot of people. What's up, Bamboo? What's up, Ness? Thank you for coming. It's gonna happen to a lot of people. They're gonna realize, like, damn, I'm really up because now I'm out here by myself and I ain't got no protection, no nothing. It happens to the best of them. It happens to the best. Crystal, he will lose it again. You wrong with anybody, it will come back on you. I never watched him, but if you do not, if you do that mess again, his channel will be taken. Exactly, and that is true. Like if he goes off again and does the same thing, he definitely will be taken down. And I'm gonna think too. And I hate to bring this back, but I'm gonna circle this back real quick, okay? I'm gonna circle this back. Cooter Brown. Now, how the hell is Cooter Brown still on here, but we can't get this? But Real was so easy to get rid of. Now, I don't want to say what the optics are saying, but it's mighty strange how we wasn't able to get rid of Cooter, but Real, he can literally cough. That wasn't supposed to be a joke, by the way. That wasn't supposed to be a joke. But he can literally cough and his ass is gone. Like, I was like, damn, how do we do the same thing for Cuda? You know? But I also think that there are people working against us. Does that make sense? I'm not going to say everything I know, but I'm going to say I think there's people working against us. What's up, Cora? Thank you for coming. Right. Wink, wink, wink. I think we know. My grandmother, but no, she was pregnant with her last child until she gave birth. Oops, didn't know until she gave birth. Oh, wow. So she didn't know she was pregnant. Isn't that a show too? Right. He got the complexion for the protection. Right, right. Obviously. But yeah, and he should be gone too, from what the things I heard. Like I said, I don't watch him, but just from the things that I heard and a lot of the nasty racist stuff, yeah, he should be gone too, definitely. But I guess racism doesn't count for nothing, I guess. But anyway, speaking of racism though, I think it's very shitty when people are weaponizing racism. And what I mean by that is that when you have fake social justice warriors, I hate that. I hate that. I feel like there's people that weaponize racism. It was like, yeah, yeah, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that, but it was all a game. And you have people that are creating chaos, and they're literally creating chaos. They're creating distractions, and I think that this is one of the reasons why Cooter Brown is still around. I do think that this is one of the reasons why he is still around, because there's people working from the inside. We all think that we have the same goal, but I don't think people have the same goal. I think people goals is clicks and views. Let me just put it out there. I think a lot of people goals are clicks and views. I don't think no one looked and was all like, "Yo, let's devise a plan. Let's come together, devise a plan, and this is our plan of action." I think once people get to that certain point where, okay, it's like nail in the coffin, this is it. For whatever reason, they go like, "Oh no, we got to pull back so we can continue the bullshit." That's what I'm thinking. I do know nobody's officially canceled unless they cancel themselves, but it's very telling. Right, right, right. But like I said, I think it gets to a certain point where it's all like, oh, he's done for. And then all of a sudden, it doesn't happen. And it's all like, damn, like, how is this not like, like, damn, what do you have to do? Like, there is no way in hell, with all the evidence, all the everything that has happened, there is no way in hell that somebody like that can still be on this platform. It boggles my mind. And I think, and here's the thing, it wouldn't be as bad if he took ownership. It took ownership and accountability. It wouldn't be that bad. You know, say what you want to. I know we have to work in the confounds of YouTube and the rules and stuff like that. But damn, if they was just like, if everybody stuck together and stayed on mission, it would have worked. Or at least get some kind of accountability and some kind of assurance that, yo, this is not going to happen anymore. You know, like who, like I always wonder, like who is there like teaching him right from wrong? Mind you, he's 64 years old, so he should know right from wrong. But him being 64 years old, obviously he hasn't learned. So who is there teaching him and trying to get him the help he needs, or trying to get him better? When you have a whole bunch of enablers around you, this is what happens. You self-destruct. Yes, there are a group of people working against all of us. I've learned that while Yates Gate was popping, that second petition felt so fake to me. Right, right, right. Right. Because it's almost like it disappeared. You know what I mean? It disappeared out of thin air. It disappeared. And so I'm like, well, how did everything just disappear? Like I thought. Now I didn't. Now to be fair, let's be clear. I did say, yo, if y'all want to do this, y'all gotta move in silence. Every time y'all say we gonna strike this man at this certain time, he takes the video down or deletes it. So people were putting everything out there. But but now I understand that, yo, I'm gonna keep playing this game, and then when it gets close to the end of taking them down, I'm a back off, because if we do that, then we won't have content, we won't make money, we won't have clicks and views, and it goes in an endless cycle. So like at this point, I'm all like, yo, you might as well just let him on the platform, like. And here's the thing, you're playing games by weaponizing racism. You're playing fucking games by weaponizing racism. I came to Cooter Brown Town for one main reason, and then saw there was so much more. I do think there's been some traction though. The pocketbook is where you hit them. I do, right, right. And I was gonna say, I think you notice views and you notice things like that has changed and that has taken effect. And yeah, hitting somebody's pocketbook, yeah, that's definitely a way that you do it. Um, but then I think like, is is it really hurting him, or is this just kind of like emboldening him, like making him think like, oh yes, yeah, I got all these people going after me. They because he'll say it like, oh, they make so much money off of me. They make so much money off of me. He keeps saying it. It's not like, what kind of money do you think people are making off of you? At least I'm not. Narcissist hate silence. Right. Right, Ness. Yeah. I can't say that there was no traction or it didn't or nothing happened from it. It just seems that at a certain point it would have definitely something would have happened by that now. If something was going to happen, I believe it would have had happened already. And it seems like, well, damn, how much longer do we got to fucking wait, Shit should have been over with. I do want to say shout out to Reddit because I do think Reddit are because at first I was all like, oh, Reddit is just a whole bunch of hateful people. But I changed my mind, within the last couple of months and stuff like that. Um, and I do think that they are people that really had wanted this man off the platform, and for whatever reason, it never happened. And so when it finally got heavy, and it finally was like, okay, it's time to rock and roll. I think Reddit was really the force behind it, really pushing it, because I know a lot of content creators want to be the ones to say, oh, yeah, I was the one who started this and do this. No, it was always Reddit that helped push this forward. They were the ones promoting people. They were the ones telling people, go here. There's more information over here, over there. Things coming up from the past. Like, they were the ones that put everything out on the table. And I think for us, we were supposed to push it over that finish line, and for whatever reason, we were not able to. So it is what it is. And this is just me being raw, and this is just me being real. Last thing, and then I'm gonna move on because I know what some people are gonna say. Well, didn't you put him as one of the poll answers for who wants to interview? Yeah, just because I interview somebody doesn't mean that I necessarily like them. You can interview someone you don't like. I think it's more of a accountability thing, just like with the rabbit. Like, it's an accountability thing that I think a conversation does need to be had, and like there needs to be some kind of understanding. I think if you have people in your corner that tells you everything that you're doing is right, that's how you end up with these situations. So moving on, there's another content creator that has been tagging me in some stuff in regards to a situation with doxing and stuff like that. If you've seen the videos and stuff like that, they really had nothing to do with me, but I was hashtagged in it. I don't know why I was necessarily tagged, but if I'm tagged in it, okay, that's fine, but it's not about me. But there's no secret plot to take anyone down. I don't, all my cards be on the table. The cards never lie, but my cards are always on the table. You see my hand. I'm a bad poker player. You see my hand. You see what I'm doing. You see all my moves. Now, you might not see everything. Well, let me take that back because you don't see everything. But basically, the moves that I make, you see it all there. Like, I'm not hiding nothing. I'm not doing anything malicious or working on this and that. Like, all my hands are there. So you don't have to tag me anymore and say, oh, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. No, I really don't care anymore. Like, I really don't care. If we had beef like a year ago, I don't really care about that beef from over a year ago. It's almost been 2+ years. Like, let me think about it. It's almost been 2 years. If we had beef from almost 2 years ago, I, we have to let that go. We have to let that go at this time. We really have to let it go. And I've extended the olive branch. I know in the past I said no, f you, get out of my face. I don't want none. I don't want to be a part of that bullshit. But now that I am in the driver's seat, because at the end of the day, these people that are connected to AT2, I'm the big dog. So now, what you gonna do? You either gonna make peace or you just gonna look foolish trying to still come after the big dog. No, I'm just saying. I'm not even trying to be cocky, y'all. I'm just saying the shit is what it is. Like right now, I don't even have to be doing this. I could just be doing content and just leave it right here. But I like shooting the shit with y'all and y'all getting to know me and stuff like that. You know, the celebrity gossip and stuff like that. Trust me, it's fun. However, I have bigger goals. You know, I do plan on eventually going to TV and stuff like that. And so I have to show you guys a multifaceted channel with everything on it. So one day I can get on TV because it will happen. AT2 will be on your TV screen. What they call it, the silver screen, right? When it's on TV, it's silver screen. Truly appreciated your growth over the last few weeks. God bless you. Good luck. Thank you, Adrian. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Exactly. It really does. Right. It really it does become that too. Becomes very toxic. Oh, this has nothing to do with that. But I was gonna say another thing. I don't know what going back to the whole channel terminated versus banned or whatever. I don't really know what the rule is because y'all know who Tracy is? Tracy is over in the B sector, right? And she has about like 30 different channels because her channels always get taken down and stuff like that, and then she'll come back with a new channel. So I don't know if YouTube actually is sophisticated enough to know, or maybe she was able to fight for her channel. I don't know, but it seemed like if somebody able to come back 30 times, then I don't think YouTube is sophisticated enough to really know if you switch up an email and all that stuff, you know. Ooh, excuse me. Switch up an email, switch up an address. Would they really know? That's a good question. Would they? How would they know? Just like that TikTok. How would they know? You know, that's a good question. Um, I think that was all the topics, y'all. Yeah, I think that was all the topics today. Yeah. I just wanted to kind of come on, shoot the shit with y'all. Just let y'all know, like, yo, I'm all about the peace, you know. I don't want no but we still gonna call out the bullshit when we got to. Trust me. We ain't no punk over here, huh? We still gonna call out the bullshit whenever we need to. But for the most part, I'm just all like, hey, open invitation to everybody. Anybody can click the link if they have an issue and just want to talk. They can definitely do that. So, and then we only terrorize every 1,000. So every 1,000 subscribers I get, that's when we terrorize. So you're not gonna see that until I get to 1,000. What's up, Sincere? How you doing? Sincere. He's another one. Well, I shouldn't say another one, but Sincere is a trip though. Like that guy be on something. I don't know what he be on, but he be on something. Damn it! But Sincere ain't trying to hurt nobody. At the end of the day, I can say that honestly to tell you the truth. Now, will he come to your channel and f it up and kill the mood? Yes, Sincere will definitely do that. But he don't mean no harm. Just like Tulsa. Tulsa don't mean no harm either. I think sometimes she can be a little annoying, definitely. Um, oh, and unfortunately, because there's a few mods that have issues, she's allowed to be in the chat, but she's not welcome to come on panel. Um, I don't want to trigger anyone by having her on the panel, so I think as a business move, it's better if she just stays in the chat. But we respect Tulsa and her journey and everything like that, and hopefully she gets the justice that she deserves. So we support. I go from we're gonna be forever. It's not that serious. Yeah, that mode. Yeah, that mode to it's not that serious mode too. Yeah, you kind of go back and forth, right? Like you kind of go like, yeah, I'm gonna go after you and I'm gonna do this, and then at the end of the day, it's not worth it. It's not. I think what also helps me too, Ness, is that I'm at a place in my life where I am honestly, I'm not fulfilled. I'm not fulfilled, but I am in a good spot right now. Like I'm really good. I'm good. I'm better than content. I'm good. I wouldn't say great or unfulfilled, but I'm really in a good spot. So that's why I can kind of come to this now. And and another thing, I haven't seen my therapist in months. You know, I haven't talked to my therapist in months. So I think I was able to get some of the tools and stuff that I needed in order to be okay. I think it did work in a certain way. I don't, um, like I said, if I ever do need therapy, I'll be more than willing to get it again, and I definitely will seek it. But at this moment, I think that I am good. I am good. I am in a better spot. I'm able to voice my opinion on things when something is not right. And if I don't feel comfortable at doing something, then I don't do it. I don't force myself to do anything that I don't want to do anymore. Another good show. Oh, have a good night, Tori. I'm gonna end it in like 10 minutes. Don't worry. I'm gonna end it in like 10 minutes. But have a good night, though. I know it's late. Well, I know it's late for a lot of y'all. Positive energy, most important in this crazy world. Yes, that's what you need. Exactly. Hmm. And I think also too, there's so much negativity going on. It's better to be what the saying is. It's better to be the light than the dark. That sounds kind of racist, but it's better to be a light. Yeah, that's what it is. Thank you, sincere. It's good to see you. I know you kind of pop in and out sometimes. Well, sometimes you like go away for a long time. Like you've been gone for like months, and then you'll just come back randomly. But that's another thing too. A lot of the subscribers that we gained during the panoramic, a lot of them are gone. They went back to work, they started living their lives and stuff like that. So if you're not being entertaining, if you're not keeping the audience, then you're going to see the effects of that. So that's why I was all like, it's always great to reinvent yourself. You always got to come back and reinvent yourself. And so that's why now I'm the king of peace. You know, I used to be the prince of the beef sector, but I'm the prince. I mean, not the prince, the king of peace, and that's what I choose to do, y'all. Hey, Asia, thank you for coming. Oh, you're new here? I'm glad. Well, I'm glad you're here. I started a platform on IG. Yeah, I know you sent me your IG live the other day. I didn't know what the hell was going on, so I popped in and then I popped out. I was like, I don't know what the hell going on. So you know, if I don't know what's going on, I'll just bounce. uh, oh, that's why you've been gone for so long. Okay, got it. Hey, Olivia, thank you for coming. Yes, I had seen that you had comment on my video. I know that I was like, I think she's new. It doesn't really tell us if you're new or not. Now it will tell you if you're a frequent commenter, but it doesn't tell us if you're new or old. You know, it doesn't really tell. I mean, there's a way I can check and see who's like a new subscriber and stuff like that, but that takes forever. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. You know, I always think like, do people actually? Because I always wonder. Oh, I don't want to use him as an example, so I'll use Real. Okay, people will watch Real, right? Because they like the mess, they like the train wreck and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that they don't like his content, but I think they like the chaos more than they like him. And so I always wonder for me, like, do y'all genuinely like me, or y'all just like when I wrap myself in drama and a whole bunch of chaos? Like that's what I'll be wanting to know sometimes. Like, do people actually like AT2, or they just like him when he's creating chaos? Am I famous or am I infamous? You know, famous and infamous, those are two different things. So I always wonder, like, do people like me for me, or they really like the chaos? You know, it's a fair question. I always wonder that. I mean, I wonder, do any other content content creator thinks about that. Like, do they like me because I'm this? Uh, do they like me because of me, or do they like the chaos that surrounds me? And y'all know what I'm talking about. There's plenty creators out there that y'all be like, oh, I hate this person, but I watch it because it creates the chaos and stuff like that. Now, how this fool gonna come at the end when I'm getting ready to end this shit? I don't know you for chaos. I love your content. Thank you, Olivia. I appreciate that. Now, don't go watch the old videos because you will see some. Don't watch the old videos because you're gonna see some chaos back there. But the new stuff, you'll be fine. I'm just messing with you. You won't see too much chaos. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. Thank you, Cora. What's up, Real? How you doing? Or do you
Everything
want to go
good.
by Lefty?
Lefty, whatever you call me. You know what I mean? It's what it is, you know? I ain't hiding
Okay.
from nobody, you know?
Right, right, right. What you want to add to the conversation?
I didn't I just got off of a business phone call, so I didn't hear much. I think my biggest thing is that, people, I want to say this right, AT2. Um,
Okay. Take your time. Take your time.
we, we're all people, right? And we all have the ability to change, have the ability to grow, have the ability to learn from our mistakes. But I think a lot of times we get a lot of these people that just want to crucify us and keep us in the same space. But when we're trying to move away from that space, it just we get drugged back into that space because people want to push those buttons. Now, is it our responsibility not to react?
Hmm.
Absolutely. But sometimes when you come up the way we came up, that's your defense mechanism is to react. You know?
Right. Because I really didn't know any better. Like when someone did a video, I was like, oh, I got to go in. I got to go back.
Yeah. So it's like, you try to change up things, you try to fix things for the better. It's like a lot of things like you see like with a lot of these celebrities, they come on, Chris Brown did the thing with Rihanna, what is that, 10 years ago? He's still getting held accountable for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
like when do we turn around and look at ourselves and be like, you know what? There's some things that I done in my life that aren't great. Should I be held accountable for those things at all times? Should
So
I
here's
not be
my
allowed?
question, Real. Did you change?
I guess that's to remain to be seen. You know,
That's fair.
you know. Do I think that I still have the ability to go at a person? We all do. I think it's just a
Hmm.
matter of you know being strategic about it, so I don't suffer the consequences, and everybody else reap the benefits off of telling the story. You know,
Right. Do
you
you
know.
feel like there's people that made money off of you?
I feel like there's a lot of people that did stories when I left and made money off me, but it's okay. It's part of the game, you know. If they ain't
Right.
talking, if you're not worth talking about, then they won't talk about you, right? And
Right.
that's all fine and everything, but it's like, come on, like flagging my new channel and the content on there isn't talking about the community or anything. It's talking about celebrity news. It's talking about
Right.
celebrity news, YouTube news, and food reviews. I haven't said anybody's name at
Right.
all.
You haven't. You really haven't. You haven't gone in on people and stuff like that. It's surprise. I gotta be fair. It's surprising.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm surprised you ain't cussed
but
nobody out yet.
AT2, do I want to cuss people out? Absolutely. But it's not in my benefit to do that. You know,
Right.
and if I do it, I take it to the Patreon. You got to pay for that. You know,
Right, right, right. Yeah, you do have the Patreon.
business,
So question for you. So how come out of all the people, like you kind of reach out to me and like, will reach out to me like with ideas and stuff like that? Why out of all the people? Like, because I swear we didn't leave off at a good point. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just kind of like, oh, it is what it is.
well, I think that you're honest. I do think that you're really shady, but I think that you're 100% honest. So
Wait, wait,
in
wait.
that,
Repeat
there's
that.
some.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
It, I think that you're honest, but I do think that you're 100% shady. But I do think that you're 100% honest, and there's some solitude in honesty because
Gotcha.
I don't think that you. and then again, I don't know this. I don't think you want to see me bad or, homeless or anything. I could be wrong.
No,
I
I
don't
don't.
think I don't think you want to see me not do well on YouTube, which I think I have the ability to create content and and do my
Yeah,
thing.
and you used to do interviews with celebrities. I don't even have a press pass. I don't even know how to get one.
Those are easy. You have a platform. You can get a press pass easy.
Really?
Yeah, I always get invited to the BET Awards, VMAs, all of that. You just
Okay,
gotta
I
you
gotta
just
give
gotta
me a
sign
press
up for it.
pass.
You know?
Oh, okay, you just signed up for it. Okay.
Yeah, and then they'll check your media credentials. Your media credentials and your platforms, who you don't interview, you know. YouTubers are now getting recognized as like big time media because people have big channels.
Okay, I know a few people went to the Essence Festival and stuff like that, so I was wondering, like, okay, they probably do take YouTube as a form of media then,
What
huh?
but remember there's a difference between a YouTube content creator and a YouTube like vlogger. There's two different things. Some events will have vloggers come to just be at their event. You don't want to just be at the event. You want to be able to have the press pass to talk to the celebrities to be in the mix.
Right, right. Well, I would like to get invited too, so I can be like, oh, look at me, look at AT2 on the red carpet. A Getty image. That's what I want to be like. That's how famous I want to be. I want to get it. Is it Getty or Giddy?
Getty, I think.
Okay,
Uh,
Getty. Yeah, I want to get a Getty image, and I want TMZ to ask me questions. I want to be that kind of person. But go ahead.
like do you want to do like red carpet stuff too?
Yeah, I would love to do that as well too. Yeah,
But I think if you do red carpet, you need to start putting stuff on your website.
I actually well, a couple of things. I do everything that I do on YouTube. It actually does go to my website. Also, all my social media is connected to my website. It uploads within 24 hours.
Yeah, but you need to start putting like exclusive content on there as well. So
Ah,
like say
got you.
say like say like for example, and I'm just using Jason Lee as an example. Say when he did the interview with what was the first big interview he did? Was that with Keisha Cole, right? Was it Keisha Cole that he did it with?
Was it?
No, Khalees. He did the interview with Khalees. We was talking about Nas, right?
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I
So
remember that.
you see how that it went to his website first, right? So
Hmm.
the traffic came there, then it came to YouTube second, you know. But it was probably already on YouTube from the beginning because he just put it in like a whatever mode and then just played it on the website.
Right, right.
What does that say?
Mimi Twin said, in my opinion, come back on YouTube real, but we putting a bracelet on you that buzzes when you go off. 'Cause yeah, he definitely need one. When he get ready to go off,
The, the, the
somebody need to
thing
buzz him.
the thing is also is that I've been getting a lot of messages saying you need to come back. We miss you, and it's like I don't. These people could be gassing me, but
Yeah.
I've been going for a long time. So is it really gas or is it really you
Mm,
know?
I, in all honesty, besides you, and I even say this about Yvette too, which we made peace as well. Um, I always say like real is entertaining as hell. I will always give you that credit as being an entertainer. You understand how this whole media and this whole social media thing works. Sometimes you get caught up in shit, but you do understand how it works. So I always appreciate your mind for that.
Yeah, I think the problem before is that I have mentors. It's just that sometimes you get beside yourself and you don't always listen. Because I've you know Star from the Star and Buck Wild show, he told me before, like, you can't keep going after other content creators because all that does is put your channel in the algorithm of
Mhm.
like a drama channel, and then that stops your growth. You can
Right.
only grow but so far. He was like, listen, stick straight to the content, don't say anybody's name, and just do you. You have enough. You're entertaining enough you don't need that, you know?
Right. Ooh, Ness made a good point. Don't let anybody weaponize you. Let them fight their own battles.
Yeah, I think that happened a lot with the people that we won't say who they are. Um,
Right. We all know.
but yeah, I mean, I think it was a big lesson. I think for me, I always looked at it as I didn't look at it as weaponizing, right? I always looked at it as um, I had my own situations, and it just happened to be that those people had the situations with the same people that I had the situations with. So it made it look
Hmm.
like I was being used, which I understand that perspective. But AT2, if you know me, you know I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm not gonna do what you're gonna tell me to do. You know,
Right.
you know. Uh, I wish Dave Yvette the best of luck. I hope she's super successful. I don't want to talk to her though. I have no love
Right.
for her, and that's not
Right.
a bad thing. You know.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. No, I respect that. Like you
Uh,
don't
I,
wish
I,
no
I
harm on her. It's just that it didn't work.
yeah.
Tried
I,
it, didn't work.
I said on I was on Little Red's channel tonight, and I said, hey, anybody can come over to the channel, but the minute you start any drama, anything, my mods are told to block you. If
Hmm.
you don't like me, it's simple. Don't come to my channel. That's all. You know, I want to build a channel of people that respect me, a community of people that like me. And if you don't like me, I'm sorry. But that
Right.
don't
It's
mean that we have to attack each other or fight each other or anything. Because some of this stuff make me want to go real life. At2. You know
right.
what
It's funny
happens
that you
then?
mentioned that because I was saying that. I was all like, y'all don't have to watch him. Like, just don't watch it.
Yeah, you know, it's just it's where I think people will poke at you and poke at you and poke at you until you do something really crazy to them, and then you're looked at as the bad guy, as the angry black guy, but you never turn around and look at the fact of you've been patronizing this man for how long, and then when he snaps on you, he's the bad guy. It's not necessarily the whole story how it goes, you know.
Oh, right. Everybody plays a part. That's true. Because we have, well, I'm gonna just put it out there because we do have somebody that's playing like a victim, and they keep tagging me, and I'm all like, "Why are you tagging me?" Like, I ain't got shit to do with it. Like, you tag the person you supposed to tag. You don't tag me. I didn't. I don't have shit to do with this.
There's a lot of victim. There's a lot of people playing victim, and I like I said, I did a live about are you a professional victim on YouTube,
Right.
and I think that it goes back to the analytics, you know. And when people
Hmm.
read those analytics, and this is for I want the subscribers to understand what I'm about to say because I think it's very important. AT2, what
Lay it out.
subscribers have, what subscribers have to understand is there's morals and then there's analytics. With analytics, it'll tell you what your paycheck is going to be based off the amount of views and everything that's going to you get. So if I know I do a drama stream talking about such and such, and I'm getting 5,000 views, but then I go do a stream about, let's say, uh, driving my automobile, and I get 200 views, why would I do the very thing that's going to get me the less views that's not going to generate me money? This is a business at the end of the day. So
Right.
the subscribers have to be mindful of the content that they support. If you're
Hmm.
mindful, if you support a creator, support them. Don't just support
Exactly.
when they're going off on people because only thing you're doing is telling them when you go off, I'm going to support you with my view and also my super chat.
Right. Because I could
I,
have easily have put somebody like I did put your name in the title, but I could have put a few different people name in the title and hashtag them. But I was all like, I don't want those kind of people around me because they're just searching for the bullshit. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's like AT2, man. I would do a stream about eating a cheeseburger. I would get $100 in super chats. I cut somebody out. I'm getting $500. So you're
I
telling
mean,
me morally I should do eating a cheeseburger, but you're paying me more for cussing somebody out. It's like, when do you understand that? And I don't want to say the subscribers are the problem, but the subscribers fuel the very stuff that they say they don't want to see. You know, so I think
Right.
blame goes on the content creator, of course, but blame has to also come back to the subscriber because the subscriber is the one that is paying the person to do the streams that they're doing. And if we, AT2, we're always told follow the analytics. Am I lying?
Right. Right. We're
I
told that. Yep.
I can't see. I'm on my phone, so I can't read
Oh,
from certain shit.
Ness said you have to be able to balance that and not go to the point of wanting to go real life or anything that affects your mental well being. And I was going to say, real, I will meet you halfway in this. What I will say is that, yes, there are subscribers that say, oh, I don't like the drama, but they be here for the drama. But I will say that you have to train your audience with you. What I had to realize was that, okay, I know that there's people that like the drama and stuff like that, but I have to be all like, hey, it's good to like the drama, but I'm going to take a hit on my channel to restructure it the way I want to. Like, I remember doing pre-recorded videos and nobody would watch that shit. And I would be so mad because I've been like, damn, I spent like a couple of hours on this shit. But I know it was trash, but I spent a couple of hours on it. Now I'm at the point where I started putting more videos out, doing pre-recorded videos, and they really started to pick up. And I was like, okay, I'm finally hitting my stride. And I will admit, once I hit 10K, a lot more things came a lot easier. It's once you hit that 10K, things will come easier. I promise you.
Well, it is also an algorithm. So if you're doing
Hmm.
a certain type of uploaded content, you're gonna have to do a certain amount before it hits the algorithm before things start jumping. So if you're doing a
Mm.
bunch of live streams and then you do an upload, the system is not going to recognize it just off the bat. You got to kind of do both. You know what I mean? Um,
Hmm.
yep. I, remember, I can't read
And
the
that's it.
AT2.
Yep, yep. We all are guilty of that. That's why I never say that. That's why my name says I'm with the mess to be nosy. Right. And see, and Ness is being honest about it. Like, yeah, I'm here for the mess. I ain't here for anything else. I'm just here for the mess.
I do feel AT2, with all due respect, I do feel that at the end of the day, I never did anything worse than a lot of these other people done. I never called nobody's family members. I never called the cops or
Hmm.
sent any cops to anybody's house. I
Right.
my mouth was very lethal. That is a fact.
Mhm.
But
Well,
I
I had
never
used
tried to.
another content creator as an example, and I was all like, well, he has the complexion for the protection.
Yep. Yep.
Because, and I also think that there's people that are creating chaos in a way and pretending to be down with the cause, and they're not really down with the cause, and this is why he's still here. But it seemed like when it was you, oh, everybody was down to get your
Yeah. Yeah.
your ass was gone.
Yeah. And I do think color has something to do with it, and I do think that I think the one situation with the situation with the baby, which I shouldn't have said, but also
Right,
the
but
lady,
there was no baby
there
though.
was no baby. So how can you hold me accountable for that?
Yeah,
You
we
know?
talked about that. Like she was pregnant for 2 years and then like didn't know. But anyway, Sheila had said, "Real, did you see that Yaya is back?"
No, I haven't. Um, I'm going to refrain from saying anything about her because it's not going to be
Oh,
nice on
that's
her
not a
too.
good person. Oh,
No,
okay.
Yaya is one of the people that called the FBI and tried
Oh,
to get me
that's the
arrested.
lady. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay.
Yeah. So some people I would never forget. Some people will always be on my hit list. Um,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean I have to go after them on my channel. I can
Right. Is there anyone you would want to make peace with? Because this is Let's Make Peace. This is the name of my new talk show.
I guess you would have to shoot names at me because it's like there's so many daggone people that you forget after a while. I mean, remember it's almost been a year, AT2. My birthday
Right.
party was what, September 17th? We're at September 9th?
Oh yeah, we almost there, huh?
Yeah. So that would be a year of when things started going south.
Okay. Yeah, and Sheila just said, no, she's not a good person. She was on that channel too. Watch Julie's last video. Oh. On Julie's channel or somebody else's channel?
Hey,
Okay, let me not be messy. Okay, let me throw some names at you. I don't know if you have an issue with her, but Siwa, would you make peace with Siwa?
I don't have any issue with Siwa, but I just don't think that we are. I don't know if there's anything to make peace of. Like, I, there's no. I don't really have any
Okay,
problems with her
so there's no issue.
on my part, but I know she was mad because of the whole JJ thing, which it was a joke. You know what I mean? Like, it was the lady birthday. I bought a cake and laminated a picture and put it on my wall. Like, come on, it was a joke. You know, like we we
I
we,
didn't
we
hear about that actually. That is funny. What about KJ? What about KJ, Katie Joy? Would you make peace with her?
I never really ever had, again. I never really had a problem with her. You know,
Oh, on that channel. Okay, okay. I get what you're saying, Sheila. Okay, thank you. What about Muzz? Is that a trigger?
I want her to never speak to me ever again. I I don't got to worry about her speaking to me. I think she should go her way and I should go my way.
Okay.
I kind of wish bad on that lady. So that's where let's leave that where
Oh,
that's at.
oh, 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 I'm sorry. I didn't know it was a trigger. Okay. Um, who else? You already said Yvette, you don't wish anything bad on her. You know, she do her thing and you do your thing and stuff like that. Um, I think there's no beef with you in Christ's conflict, right? Or is there?
Well, just kind of. I mean, Stacy and Kim were very important to me, especially Kim S. She's a
Mm-hmm.
very important person in my life, and
Mm.
he attacked her and attacked her deceased husband, and I
Oh,
can't really
that's the
rock with
one
that.
that he did that to.
Yeah, so
Oh,
me and him, we don't have beef, but well, we kind of do because if he says anything about Kim, I'm going at him. Um, and then
right,
the
right.
whole
That's
the
your
whole
friend.
thing with Mandy and of course Muzz was part of that as well. It just yeah, I probably would want to stay away from him as well.
Okay, you would stay away from him. Okay, I was just thinking like two black men coming together that would be powerful, but not today. Okay, I get it. And I
And
want to say something
I
too.
also want to say, it has nothing
Go
to
ahead.
do with Kim being white or anything like that, or her being a supporter of mine. Kim, I was there for Kim at a very, very bad time in her life. She was there for me at a very, very bad time in my life. And it's just certain people are there for you, and they're
Mhm.
always there for you, no matter what, no matter how much you f up or whatever. And those are the
Right.
people that have your best interests at heart. And you got to keep those people close to you. You got to, and
Phew.
you got to take care of those people.
What you say?
It's,
Facts on top of facts on top of facts.
huh?
I said, what you say? Facts on top of facts on top of facts.
Facts on top of facts on top of facts. I would never speak to Cooch again. Um,
Oh, that's done with.
yes, he blamed me
Okay.
for saying something about her mom, and I never did. Um, that was
Oh,
real
so that seemed
heartbreaking.
like that was a misunderstanding then.
Yeah, it totally was a misunderstanding, but the way it went and the way I was portrayed is just like, wow, after all we done went through, um,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a
What
sore
about
spot.
Cindy and Puerto Rican JJ?
It's always gonna be war with them, AT2.
Oh, it's always it's so funny. And let's be clear, I really don't know all the ins and out with the beats and stuff like that because I get shit from the other side. They be like, "AT2, how don't you know this has happened? He did this and that," and then you come to me and be like, "They did this and that." I really don't know what the f- be going on. Like, if
It
y'all
be
don't tell me directly, I don't know. I promise you, I'm not playing stupid.
it be a lot going on. It be a lot of different
Yeah,
crazy
it'd be
stuff
too much
going on.
shit.
Huh?
It'd be too much shit. Like, how
Yeah.
am I supposed to know everything?
I mean, me and them two, we've been warring up to like last week. We've been warring, so it's like that's still like an open, you know.
Open wound.
Hopefully one day we'll get it figured out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um,
You know why we be confused, and at least for me, is because a lot of this shit be happening like it behind the scenes and stuff like that. With the Yaya lady, like that happened behind the scenes, so I really didn't know anything until you had brought it up, and then that's when everything came
what
out.
the
So,
weird thing about the Yaya situation is AT2. She said that she had a recording of me saying that I was plotting to uh the hog, right? So
hmm
she went to the FBI. They conjured up some type of paperwork or whatever, which
mm,
Muzz, uh, Yaya, um, Chronic Space, what her name is, Roadhog's wife, and Roadhog was all in a group chat figuring out what they were going to take to the FBI. Now, Muzz is saying that she was in that group because she was being support for Yaya. Why does Yaya need support in helping people come up with information to put a black man in jail for something that he never said he was going to do? You know?
right, right,
And
right,
it's like,
right.
my biggest thing with that AT2 is that when people found that out, it's like they brushed it under the rug. Like, things can get serious if I go to jail. You know, you don't know who I'm connected with. That can it can cause a lot of problems. You feel what I'm saying? And why are you keeping
Right,
me there? Because you don't like me? Just don't come to my channel. Is it that
right.
serious that I need to go to jail because you don't like my YouTube videos or what I say to women? 96% of my supporters were women. What does
Yeah.
that tell you? Again,
Hey,
it's
somebody liked it, right?
yeah. So again,
Um,
it goes back to reading the analytics. You know,
right. I do think apologies without excuses in a lot of these situations would go a long way. That's true, Ness. That is true. I was gonna say another thing too. That do you think that if everybody stayed on their channel, things would be a lot different? Because I think it was too much hopping on channel, coming on panels, and it was like a lot of that fuckery.
I think that um, I think it was just too much back and forth, too much back and forth. That too much stuff got too serious,
Uh
and
huh.
I think that people took because people were so trapped in the house. People took this internet stuff to be so serious that they started acting like this stuff was happening in real life. And they started
Right.
taking the precautions of things that you would take precautions of in real life. It's just the thing is that when you have somebody that's from the hood, we're going to take hood precautions, you know, to
Right.
protect
Right.
ourselves and to
Uh,
protect our
do,
family.
do you know who Mike Marlowe is?
No.
Okay, because they said they know you, and it's in the private chat. He said he's from the Twitch chat.
Oh, I think Mike might be the guy that me and him was going at Staple. I don't want to say Staple tits. I mean,
Oh,
the
well, damn, you kind of said it.
shit.
Okay, I'm gonna let him up here. What's up, Mike?
What's good, fellas? How's it going?
What's
Good,
going on?
good.
Just hanging out.
Okay. How you been?
Pretty good, man. How about you?
I've been chilling, maxing, relaxing, park lot, pimping, holding it down, doing the dang thing.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What,
What you wanted to add to the conversation?
Give me one moment.
drop him off. Drop him off.
Oh, is that about to be a porn bomb?
That's what it felt like. That's what it
Uh,
felt like.
why do these people play these games?
So,
Anyway, this is supposed to be let's make peace.
that was all the names you had. That's all the people I was beefing with. Hey, I know the list ain't that short.
Well, no, I mean, there's obvious names I could say, but I mean, we know the answers to those.
Say them.
Hell, Road Dogg, would you make peace with him?
No, not at all.
Okay. Are you Julie and AZ good?
Yeah, Julie's hosting my birthday party.
Okay.
And I mean,
Okay. Y'all still good.
I
Um,
haven't talked to AZ in a while. Last time I talked to her, everything was good. Last time I talked to her, she was just saying that I needed to come back to YouTube because people can't remember that I'm on Twitch. People won't remember to come there.